Hello everyone, it's your girl, Sugary Girl Kenny 2012, and I'm here to bring you guys a new video. So first I want to say I apologize about the quality of this video. The audio. But you know, I'm gonna be working on getting a new mic in a couple of weeks, so just you guys are just gonna have to bear with me. This mic makes me sound extremely congested when I'm not. But it's a shame though because my old mic was like cheap when I first started making videos and it worked a whole lot better than this one, which is crazy, right? But besides that, let's get to this video. So I originally had another video or rant, or not rant but thoughts video planned for this topic, but honestly, it's just gotten so ridiculous. It's just honestly just, I don't know, from Twitter, from all these news articles, and then reading all these comments on Twitter, on YouTube, and just all over. It just really irritated my soul. So if y'all don't know, like there's been some recent articles that recently came out again about Sony, about Microsoft trying to consult Sony about doing crossplay, okay? Once again, stirring the pot. Like, yes, this is like what, the fourth or third time that Microsoft have kept bringing this up. Like I just don't understand the big deal. Like, Sony have said no, okay? Okay, Sony said no. We don't want to do it. So it should just be left alone. Now let's reverse really quick. Let's go back in history. Sony asked Microsoft to crossplay, okay? Microsoft said no, okay? Sony left it alone. Sony never asked again. The few fans, the minority fans that wanted it didn't ask anymore, at least from, at least I didn't read or hear about it. Okay? So it was left alone. Blah blah blah, whatever. Okay? It's crazy that the fact that during the PS4 and the Xbox One generation, Microsoft will continuously keep trying to bring this up. Yes, maybe last gen it wasn't as capable. Maybe they weren't as capable with the 360 and PS3 of doing it. And yes, maybe they are capable with the PS4 and the Xbox One. But the whole fact is, Sony don't want to do it. And they have stated numerous reasons. Or maybe the same reason why they just don't want to do it. And it's crazy that, a lot of people just don't want to accept that. And Xbox fanboys don't want to accept that. And Xbox fanboys and a few minority PS4 fanboys and blah 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 don't want to accept that, because now Nintendo done jumped on board and say, we're down for it too. So now people are deeming Sony as ungamer friendly and bad guys and all these, just everything in the freaking book. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, really? Are you guys serious? And I've even read comments where people will literally sit there and try to make excuses for Microsoft. And this is something I tried putting. I was on one video and I left a comment, and I have all these people responding to me and just making up various excuses and saying, I stopped reading because we don't get our consoles just for the exclusives. Even though in my comment I put some, because obviously, yes, there are people who get PlayStation 4s, but they never get the exclusives, okay? So I put some. I use my words carefully, some, because not everybody who owns a PlayStation 4 has gotten a PlayStation 4 for the exclusives, merely for the MPs. Though honestly, in my opinion, it's kind of dumb to me to get a console just for freaking multi-platforms that I can play everywhere else. You feel me? Like, that's always been kind of dumb to me. It's got to be something on the PlayStation 4 that you want. But you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. So, I use some. And then I just had all these people responding to me like, like I was bad and evil, despite the fact that this dude said in his comments that I just hope you whiny bitches just go die. Basically, he's upset at Sony for not doing this. Like, I don't understand. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my throat dries. I don't know what. Sorry, y'all. Just woke up too. I don't understand how people keep making excuses for Microsoft's fuck ups and Microsoft's bullshit. Okay, I was not one to be sitting over here trying to make up every type of excuse when Sony was fucking up with the PlayStation 3. Cause let's be serious, they fucked up with the PlayStation 3, and I'm not afraid to say that they fucked up. They did pick up steam and they did, do their thing, but compared to the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 gen, the PlayStation 3 just wasn't up to par with those two. So, Sony did fuck up with the PlayStation 3, and I'm not afraid to say they fucked up with the PlayStation 3. But, again, they start picking up steam once they start releasing their games, and they did finish out the year, or not the year, the generation pretty good. So, blah, blah, blah. Microsoft had fucked up, and all people seem to do is just keep thinking that, yeah, the media is out to get Microsoft, and Microsoft or this and that, and trying to make up all these excuses for Microsoft and blah blah blah. And I just find it so fucking ridiculous. Like, why keep sitting here making up so many excuses for Microsoft? Why? Like, why do people keep making up excuses as to why they, like, the dude literally said reason Microsoft don't have exclusives is because they're trying to crossplay. Like, how is crossplay gonna help you get exclusive games? It's the most dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, a dude even said, "Oh, it makes sense." Like, how does it make sense? Somebody, please tell me how crossplay makes sense and makes up for the fact that Microsoft don't have exclusive games, and the fact that most people on the console are getting pretty fed up because they want some exclusive games. Again, in my comment, I said some, because not everybody gets their consoles for exclusives, even though I think it's pretty stupid, because there got to be something on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4 that you like that will make you go out and purchase those specific consoles, unless the price point. I mean, I guess if we're going to go by price, then I guess the price. But it's still ridiculous to me. Like, why make excuses for such fuck ups? Like, Microsoft fucked up this generation, yet so many people are afraid to say, yeah, they fucked up this generation, and they're just ready to just protect Microsoft and all the bullshit lies and things they've been doing to y'all, from all the cancellations and from all the canceled games to the closed studios, and people are still trying to make excuses for them. Like, how? Like, how? I'm sorry, but I couldn't sit here and see Sony close down so many damn studios and cancel so many games and be like, all right, Sony, y'all still a shit. No, I would be fucking upset. I would be fucking upset, but yet people just keep kissing Microsoft's freaking ass. And people, you're probably gonna be like, yeah, nobody's kissing Microsoft ass because the media is so against. The media is so against them, like they were against Sony during the PlayStation 3, because they fucking up. They're fucking up, my nigga. Like, come on now. Look, I don't even want to say my nigga. I'm so sorry, but it's just irritating my soul. Like, how can people be this freaking blind? Like, open your freaking eyes and see this shit. See these fuck ups, man. Come on. Like, all of a sudden, just because they don't announce the Xbox One X, now everything's okay. So you want to have a powerful $500 console with no freaking exclusives to play the games on? The difference between Sony when they announced the Pro and the Xbox One, and the difference between Microsoft when they announced the Xbox One X, is Sony didn't drag this shit out. They merely made getting the Pro an option. They weren't putting the Pro in front of the PlayStation 4, like, you have to have the PlayStation 4 Pro in order to enjoy your games and blah blah blah. Whereas Microsoft are doing the opposite. Like, come on now, y'all, open your freaking eyes and see, for goodness sake. This shit is getting mad ridiculous. Like, it's getting mad ridiculous. Like, wow. Like, Lord, y'all. Like, I had literally just made a video yesterday, obviously in a calm matter, excuse me, just to get people to understand. And I come to open my email and look at these replies to my comment. I'm like, are people really this delusional? Are you really this blind? Or do you just not want to see? Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? It's been how many years since the Xbox brand has been out? And for y'all to make excuses for Microsoft compared to what they had during the 360 days and the original Xbox One days, the games, may I say, ooh, excuse me, the games that they had to the games that they have now, how the hell are people just excusing that? Like, huh? How are y'all just excusing that and what they did to these the companies that they bought over, like Rare and like what they did to Fable and the cancellations? Like, how are people just excusing that? Like, how? 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 Like, I'm so freaking sorry. Like I said before, I just couldn't do it. Okay, company fucks up, they fuck up. Okay, there's no excuses for fuck ups. No. I don't know. I'm gonna end the video right here before it gets any freaking longer. But I'm gonna leave the question of the day, and you guys can let me know how this personally makes you feel, and why do you think people keep making excuses for Microsoft, excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. Like, wow, what's the point? Like, what is it doing for you as a gamer, exclusive wise, especially if you're a gamer and you love games? Like, how can you, a matter of fact, how can you hate on the fact that Sony are actually giving us what, like, I've been saying this in I don't know how many videos, but how the hell can you hate on a console for giving us what the hell we want? Like, at the end of the day, these are gaming consoles. The whole purpose of us getting these consoles is to play the games. I mean, like the music apps and picture apps or whatever apps they got, those are just the extras. But the real purpose of these platforms is to play games on it. So, you know, how can you hate on a console that's literally giving you these games and have been giving you these games? Like, how? How do you hate on that? How? How? I don't understand. Now, most people I've heard or read, the reason why they don't like the PlayStation 4 is because it's Japanese, which is ridiculous because it's not American made. Emphasis on that. Because it's not American made, people don't like it. So, it's whatever, man. I'm just going to I'm gonna leave the question of the day at the end of the video so you guys can let me know how this situation makes you feel and what's your thoughts and opinions on this. Why do you think people keep making up excuses to why Microsoft keep doing what they doing and why we're not seeing any exclusive games? And what the hell happened compared to the Xbox 360 and the original Xbox One gen? Where the hell did all those exclusive games go? Like, what? And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for commenting and subscribing if you did. Deuces.